getting through me.
Scotch!
Not getting through me.
My mind.
Not getting through me.
Take some cheese. It just goes down. We just came up, so I think we can leave. It's clear to me. Finish exploring Russet Wood. Dead bodies. Oh. Greyjaw the bear. You better back up. Tough as he's going down easy. Greyjaw. Had to do it though. He killed 3 people. 2 claws and a hide. Looks like we got some lock picks and stuff to sell. We got a belt. We can rest here. Let's see. So we'll do that real quick. Take that. Vicious war criminal has arrived, seeking employment. He was nearly set upon by brigades on the road, but your patrols intervened. Send escort. Stronghold actions. I don't want to send her. She's evil robot lady. We'll send her.
Let's keep quiet.
Okay, I think we're done there. Oops. What are these? Oop. Whoa. Trying to surround me. She's casting magic. Get her.
Leave it to me.
Wolf Cave. Like we're gonna explore the cave. Wounded hunter. Uh-oh. Oh, that's that wolf I saved earlier. I knew it was. The silver arrow is a werewolf. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you. As you venture forward, scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. Druid, you know this half-wolf for the spirit-shifted form of a druid, though you see no gleam of kith intelligence within its gaze. As the creature's feet lie two villagers, one heavy at the creature's feet lie two villagers, one heavily wounded, the other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns its head back towards the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Reach out for the beast's soul. It takes a little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light, and you swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks, and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden cat carving in your hand and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. The totem has already brought you luck. You found 2 rabbits in as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Gallowayne, that you were meant to find it on the lonely shrine and take it. Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately as the shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind a moment before the log comes crashing down and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father's cry out in pain somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest. Instinct pulls your sense into order, and you feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. You sense your senses are fading rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, and to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Soldran. The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. Its edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully within its single eye. Rush forward to help the hunters. The beast turns from its wounded prey to face you, lunging forward with claws outstretched. Is he already? Why can't you cast that?
What?
Oh well. You cast yours at least. Or did he cast it? Anybody casting anything? What's going on?
Francis!
You're not getting through me.
Francis! Moe ixi ana.
All right, then.
Wounded Hunter. Oh, there's another wolf. Winter Wolf. He's a good one, though. Bless you, stranger. Make our way back to the village.
Nice and quiet.
Is that it? Oh, there's something. Two-handed wand. Put some of this away. Let's see. We don't need that. Let's look at these two and this and this. Journal page. Day 4. Took down another stag today. Still not enough hides to make this trip worth it. Day 6. Blizzard coming. Staying put until it passes. Tracking a large bear that Niren spotted from the ridge. Might even be Greyjaw. My grandfather told me stories about him. Wouldn't that be something if we were the ones to finally kill him? It's definitely Greyjaw. We're dangerously close to the Org Cavern, but we've got Greyjaw trapped, and his hide is too valuable to pass up. The three of us should be able to handle one bear. Oops. Guess that didn't work out. The Laden Key Expedition Journal. This leather-bound journal is embossed. Let's see. Couldn't detect how the front door opens even after she pried the iron tile from the relief. The more I consider it, the surer I am that the old Valian was right. We'll have to dispose of him, but we can't afford to act until we've destroyed the White Forge. Even his meager knowledge was a revelation to us. And if he's right, we've got to hope that the Cantek he speaks of was written down somewhere. We've decided to strike camp and search the area for books, records, anything better than sitting in the middle of this blizzard. And the shield. Exceptional medium shield. Let's compare it to our shield. Our shield is worth more, has more deflection. Who else? No shield, no shield. She has a shield, but she's not using it. Plus 8 shield deflection, plus 8 shield deflection. And this has plus 50 defense. This one's better. I guess we'll just put that in our stash. These two. Oh, did I check the belt? Let's see. Move that back out. 15 trap accuracy. Don't do that. One weapon change recovery. Plus one. It says it's one dexterity. If we set traps, it would be really useful. Recovery is the amount of time a character spends between actions. It doesn't change weapons. I wonder if that would count for when he transforms and back. Because he's kind of changing weapons from his shield and sword to his hands. No bonuses over there on the left. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. Do that damage reduction for pierce and slash. I'm just gonna leave these wounded people here laying there. Okay. Good luck. See you later. I got stuff to do.
It looks safe.
Pale elf. A group of elves stand in a scattered ring around an orc, but they do not appear to be engaged in battle. The orc is bound with rope, and one of the elves tugs harshly on the line tied around the orc's neck. This is pointless, beast. You won't get anywhere being stubborn. The orc only snorts angrily and pulls back on the rope. Two other elves prod him somewhat timidly with their poleaxes. The orc does not budge. Hey, Vamrel. One of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning at the man occupied with the orc. The elves turn to look at you, hands falling to their weapons. Vamrel gives a final sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. A rather sad specimen for that org. Foreign org. He came cheap. We need the muscle. God knows they're good for little else. Remrel gives the org another tug. The org's already impressive scowl deepens. The org gives a great bellow and suddenly lunges backwards, tearing the rope free of his captor's hands. With a triumphant roar, the org pulls apart the binding of his arms. Remrel glares at you. Look what you've done. Stop that org. Don't damage my property and bring me that fool's head.
not getting through me.
I was trying to save the org. He's gonna die. There he goes. Oh well. Let's just kill everybody. Bitter cut. One-handed saber. Let's give that to me. Did he get all that? That in our inventory. Some more loot. This simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves, and feathers. A pair of curving bones flanks the altar. Examine the shrine more closely. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you note a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested here. Touch the altar. You feel a tingle run up your arm as you set your fingers to the altar. In the instants after, the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden low growl, quickly joined by another. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional trill of birdsong. There's may appreciate the update. Must be in the village. And I guess we don't have what that needs. Anything? Take these ingredients.
Ulu Tek.
How is my monk doing?
Ulu Tek.
He just punches everything to death. It's pretty badass. I need weapons.
Don't see many on these roads,
Uh-oh.
and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers.
She cocks an eyebrow at you and gives you a half smile. She holds herself with confident grace, a conspicuous holster slung over one hip. Beyond her is a wagon loaded with supplies. Manacles dangle from one end. A fella, is it? You're the slaver who's after Aleph. Well, so much for the subtle approach. Oops.
And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right.
Her hand drops to her gun.
He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Saris, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way.
Oh, really? No one deserves slavery. I'll make sure you never shackle another person again.
At him!
Whatever. You're getting it first. How do you not have any spells for 4 and 5? There. Just chilling back there now. Turn to Aleph. Got rid of his slave traders.
All right then.
Too. I'll take that horse. No. Oh, more cutscene. As you walk toward the frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist, kneeling down next to a hole on the ice. The figure picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. The figure looks around. You glimpse a face you've seen before. Quetzalcoatl, one of Lafta's acolytes, pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Without looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stalwart Village. Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the ice. Larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broadest Amua. Judging by its location, the hole appears to be at the position marked on the map you found and stirred the surface of the water, laps against the layered ice. You reach out to test the water.